Hello, everybody. It is I, Juniper Blue Mystique. I am an Ascension Master, Master Healer, and Divine Guide, the guiding light home to the Ascension. There's been so much happening, so I hope you guys are doing okay in the energies. From the August 1st through August 8th, I did a lot of birthing the new earth stuff on my other channel. So I know the energies right now are super intense and I feel them. I feel them as a big push against me, a big push in not doing my videos today and in kind of giving up on everything, right? That's the energy. There's like major push against it today. So I wanted to push past that. I hope you like my cowgirl hat. I love this hat. I just never find a good excuse to wear it. And so it just kind of sits around. So I'm wearing it today. But I'm just going to do a little energy clearing for ourselves because I am having a hard time breathing in the energies, right? They're super massive. Normally I'll do movement videos as well, but today I just can't seem to push into that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, again, do an energetic cleansing. I don't know what all is going to come up. I'm going to let spirit guide the way on it. And, hopefully you guys can receive just as much as I need to receive. Okay. So I'm going to call on the creator of all that is and all the angels too, to be with us in this space and time, to come in, to be present in our energetic field. And to help guide through me what it is that I need to bring for everybody to be. You will have to forgive me because when I do healings and I do things, I burp. I don't mean to, but I can't help it. It's gross, but it is what it is. So like I said, I've called in the creator and the angels, and I wish to put up the highest light in and the highest light out protections, maximum protections to the highest degree, to surround us now in a complete uniformed energetic flow. I want to call in all elements that be to support and guide us. These are new earth though, because I'm in the new earth. We've birthed the new earth. And so they're very pure. They're very potent, very high frequency energies. I have like a little itch on my nose and I don't want to sit here and scratch my nose on camera. So be aware of that. It's not quite the same as what the Matrix is. In the birthing of the new earth videos that I did, the Matrix has kind of been cut off from a lot. And we have all these influxes of the sun energy coming in. And, no matter who you are, it can be quite uncomfortable and intense. So I'm going to solidify these protections, calling in these very powerful elements and energies, and just ask for the assistance that we need today. And I'm going to set this bubble of protection intent into a solidified uniform space for this healing of highest light in and highest light out only. So be it. And so it now is as I light my candle. These are actually candles that I make. So they're very potent in energy as it is. I'm also being told to light some Palo Santo. So I will do that too. And I'm feeling to call in ruby rays. So I need ruby rays to join us. I'm going to call it into our space, into the energy. I'm going to be bringing it down. I'm not used to wearing a hat. I'm going to be bringing it down in just a moment in time, these ruby rays. Okay. And I'm lighting my Palo Santo right now. On my candle I just lit, or from my candle I just lit. So I'm doing it to where I don't put the flame out, but that it lights my Palo Santo. I love saying that, Palo Santo. Sounds like a very strong man. Give me your strength, Palo Santo. Yummy. So use this to cleanse our energies. We only want love in this space and around us and through us and with us. And I wish to release all resistance and muck and yuck. I am uploading my Hertz music for tomorrow, so hopefully it won't beep while we're doing this. It's about halfway through the saving process. So if you do hear a rude beep, I apologize. Okay. Every Thursday I upload and create my Hertz music for my other channel. So I do a lot of things. And then after this one, I'm also going to pull a card message for my other channel just because I really feel the need to do that. And there was a lot of pull against me doing it. So I'm going to do it. I do have some crystals here with us today. This very beautiful clear quartz. I have Angel Auric Blue Calcite, very heavy blue calcite. Oops, as I hit my mic, I have blue kyanite as well. I love this kyanite. It's very, very heavy, very powerful, potent crystal. It's an all chakra balancer and aligner and many other things. And then I also have pink Angel Auric amethyst. I love this Angel Auric amethyst. It's pink. I know my camera does not do the beauty and the grace of it justice. And then I also have grape agate or agate, whatever you want to call these. These are beautiful. I love these. And other amethyst, Angel Auric amethyst. I have my howlite, Palladian crystal skull, pink tourmaline, and more chevron amethyst. And then I also have rose quartz crystal here with us. So if I feel the need to call in the crystals, I will do that also. They're more for support because I can even just simply draw their energy in. I am a master healer, so I do things slightly different than some might, right? But then there's also similarities. I have some chevron amethyst as well. This is one of my favorites. And then we have some moonstone, pyramid moonstone. Now I've activated pyramids, so I know how intense these energies really, truly are. They are off the charts intense. And during the Lionsgate portal for 8 days, I did a lot of new earth birthing, which it did things. It did things to the earth and the energies. And then right away, we're coming into massive energy influxes for the sun purposefully. It is here to help cause a massive shift. So no matter what, we can't escape them, right? We have to learn to ride the waves profoundly, prophetically, and purposefully. Okay, so let's begin. If you wish to receive, just kind of have your feet on the ground, okay? I am not one that teaches to meditate with your feet up. I have changed the earth so much, we need her connection. To meditate and truly ground, you need your feet on the ground with your palms facing up in receptive mode. And the rest, just agree to receive, okay? You can close your eyes with me if you'd like to. You can keep your eyes open and watch. It's totally up to you. But I have called in the creator and the angels. Saint Germain is also here with the Akashic records. For whatever everything I do is recorded in the Akashic records with the return of Christ work. So it's just who I am, right? A lot of times I end up changing our frequency, our blueprint, and so on. But for whatever reason, he is here with the Akashic records today. But I really, really wish to help release this resistance through the layers. We are all layered beings, so that we have chakras, we have energetic waves, we have a physical self, emotional self. There's all these layers. And so I wish to really, truly release the resistance within the layers today of whatever is happening. See, there's some burping. So I am being called to draw down the ruby rays. So I'm going to draw down the ruby rays from the heavens above and drawing them down with prophetic love, maximum love. Excuse me. Saint Germain is here. Archangel Michael is also coming in to help remove any auric disturbances, he is saying, can help me help you ground. So whatever you need to release out of your energy to help you receive the work that I'm doing, Archangel Michael is here to help with that. Major Christ light inbound is what they're saying for the energy right now. So I'm bringing down the ruby rays from your up into your higher chakra frequencies. Some are clogged, some are dormant, some are open and moving and flowing. 18th chakra, there's some angst. 22nd, helping to detox and bringing clarity. So I'm bringing down the ruby rays all the way towards your crown chakra, which is located at the top of your head. And just breathe through any resistance that you feel. I'm also calling in the rays of the sun to the right of us and the rays of the moon to the left. I do a lot of work to the sun and the moon. They have changed and shifted very much so in frequency. And I'm calling in balancing of the masculine and feminine energies at this time. So we have the ruby rays coming down, which is very interesting for the divine masculine, divine feminine of the higher frequency. My DM and I, we come through the ruby rays. And then we have the sun and the moon. So these are very relevant. And I keep hearing union is occurring. So I'm bringing in the energy of the sun, the moon, and the ruby rays, and I'm going to bring them together, going down in a very beautiful line into your crown chakra, opening up and removing any resistance and making sure it's open and flowing. And then I'm going to bring it down further into our third eye, opening up and definitely dissipating the resistance. But also I'm bringing in alignment, okay, of the masculine and feminine energies of the sun and the moon. Bringing in alignment to our crown and our third eye, to the eye of Horus and the eye of Ra within our pineal gland. And I'm being told to grab clear crystal quartz. I have some clear and some smoky. I feel like I'm going to grab this one though. It's small, but it's mighty. I love this crystal. And I'm just going to help clear the energies that are being removed and opened and accessed. By the way, the language I speak is that of God. It's God's language that I have returned to the earth over the last few years, and all the return of Christ work. Angst. I'm going to remove some angst, and I haven't brought it all the way down to the throat yet. These three lights, the ruby rays, the sun and the moon, have come down into our third eye. Tension, doubt, hesitation. And I'm going to bring the light down further, and I work through me, and I'm doing it forever who wishes to receive. All of you will be able to receive if you wish to. Just keep your feet on the floor and your palms facing up, and just agree to receive this healing, okay? I do burp. You have to forgive me. It's what happens when I release and connect and all of the above. So I'm bringing in the ruby rays now with the sun and the moon into our throat. And I can feel it moving some energy within the throat. Regret. There's energy of regret, hesitation, anticipation, self-sabotage. We have to kind of push past the resistance here. Blue kyanite is being requested, so I'm calling in that one now into the energy. Excuse me. To help dissipate and remove from the throat, but all the way down, a nice balancing, remember? The sun and the moon and the ruby rays going right into the throat now. And within the throat, I'm removing some debris and just making way for the energy to come fully down into the heart space. And I burn away any resistance, fear, hesitation, regret, doubt, and anticipation. Bianca lantero ataraio kuata io kalankomatua kupaeta kia telekantara wantara iokua. Ue kabalakantara iokua telekatirinuntroa. And this language in itself is healing, but you'll feel it in your heart more than you'll know you'll feel what I'm saying. Ue kai tai kiantelo kombo tuatara io. And I'm bringing the light down now further into the heart, but there is some resistance between the throat and the heart about speaking truth. So I'm really working the ruby rays and the sun and the moon into this resistance that is between the throat and the heart. It's very big. And I feel like I'm also taking the white flame to it. So I'm going to draw in the white flame, and I'm going to cleanse the space in the throat, between the throat and the heart, of all resistance and fear, regret, hesitation and doubt, anticipation, judgment. Scales of justice applied. So we are balancing out the energies here. I can see the energy of the yin and the yang activating. I'm really taking the white flame to the resistance that I'm feeling. And I'm finally able to bring the lights down into the heart space. So the ruby rays, the sun and the moon, and a nice balanced alignment to help bring the yin and the yang, balance of masculine and feminine into the heart space. Union inbound. That's what I keep hearing. Calling in the kyanite as well to help bring the energies into the heart space. Union inbound, no more delay. Balance of the energies, sun and the moon. Anticipation being removed. Regret and doubt and resistance and judgment. Opening up the heart. So I see the heart just opening up now, and this beautiful white light just shining out from the inside of the heart as I really truly draw down the ruby rays some more into the heart space to help encompass all of your heart space at this time. There's a little healing needed for an aortic valve, so I'll be doing some of that as well. Pea koa ata ko leketera iyo. Ui kianta watera iyo. Hui aye kia onto. So I'm bringing pure light, white light into this aortic valve of somebody's, and I'm just decalcifying it. It's a little bit of like my ebb and flow is off in this heart, and so I'm just helping to ease the muscle and to open up the valve and expand the blood flow a bit. There we go. So I feel like I'm really breaking up that yuck and that muck. And I need to just have it like beat regularly, but also flow very gently. I don't want it to be like and overdo or overwork or nothing too fast. Very gentle, loving, cleansing light. And I see that the heart is responding beautifully. So now I'm going to move back into the heart chakra. All heart chakras. I'm removing debris. Also, with what I do, there's energy of Pleiadians, activations, energy. It's in my birth chart that I align with that. Plus, when I took us into 70, it's Pleiadian energy. So there's a lot to do with Pleiadians at this time on the earth. So just be very mindful of that too. Deep resistance and regret. And when I said that and I released that, I see the ruby rays. I also see it going right into the white light in the center of your heart. Okay. And then the sun and the moon energy in balanced alignment in the heart. And I see the yin and the yang alignment. And as I'm doing that, I already start to feel pressure from the heart to the solar plexus. Excuse me. Now I need to put this one down and grab rose quartz, they're saying. So my beautiful rose quartz energy crystal coming in, or energy from my rose quartz crystal. Bringing it deep. I need it at the bottom of the heart space. So I'm going to bring it deep down into the bottom of the heart space. Yeah, Gula kataraya o komoduaya gigitile kentrawa. Hambayetile kentrawa ataraya o pokrowantraya. A very high frequency coming in. 768 hertz. I'm bringing right into the bottom of our heart space. It's like waves of energy frequency going into the heart space. Removing and releasing resistance. Just pushing out the energy and allowing it to be beautiful and calm and comforting. And you can kind of breathe and open your chest, because movement always does help. So if you feel like you need to move your arms open and out, do so. And I do see the element alignment coming into the heart space. So it's like aligning the quadrants of the elements within the heart space. And I can really feel that anticipation, that resistance energy also dissipating. Deep hidden regret and sorrow. I'm staying in the heart space. I'm not leaving it yet. I'm down at the very bottom, towards the bottom of the heart chakra of your chest, almost at the entry of your solar plexus. But I need to be in the lower heart chakra right now and really cleansing out and removing resistance, regret, sorrow. And Raguel is coming in and bringing some beautiful, like, rainbow energy healing into the heart space, along with the ruby rays and the sun and the moon. So Archangel Raguel is helping by bringing in rainbow rays into the lower heart chakra. Beautiful rainbow. It's green and orange and yellow and purple and pink and blue, and just all these waves of beautiful rays. Sorrow, grief, regret, hesitation. I'm drawing in now more ruby rays into this space. And it's about alignment, union and bound. So I see like two hearts coming together and becoming one. I know as my twin flame and I have truly united at a soul level, I feel his insides, right? Like our hearts are becoming one. So there is unity of love here. And I see it like bzzz, and the vibration going through this heart as it's becoming one. And it's like da-dunk within the chakra, but within I see it like two hearts becoming one. It's so beautiful. And then I get the image of like a key, and it's like a key going in and turning it and opening up love, love inbound. And removing all resistance. Using very high frequency of sound, 938 hertz. Just I'm bringing that frequency into your heart. And just breathe and release. And there come more rainbow rays. And I'm starting to draw down now the light into the solar plexus. There's other new chakras for those who have ascended through my work. But if they do this video, I can see a couple of them. So there is new chakras alignments. We should have at least 10 internal chakras now of our main line for those who did the work that I did. And so those are reflecting as well, and they match the new planet blueprint. Planetary alignment blueprint that was shown in the new Earth creation. But you all are feeling it no matter what. You're feeling this pressure, this need to do something, but you can't quite put your finger on what, right? There we go. And as I'm entering into the solar plexus, I see the tree of life, and it's represented as like these two main roots, and they're intertwining into one. And then I see the sun and the moon shining down on this tree of life within the solar plexus. And then the ruby rays are going to come right on down in. And releasing any resistance, any fear, any hesitation, any doubt, any regret. Bringing in pink rose quartz. And I'm like planting these rose quartz crystals around this tree of life within your solar plexus. And mine. I'm doing it to all of us who join this. And it's timeless and priceless, really. Releasing all that resistance. And then Raguel's bringing in the rainbow rays even more. So there's balancing of the solar plexus, the sun and the moon. Excuse me, nice releasing. And then I see like two halves of the solar plexus aligning and truly becoming one. And as that happens, I'm bringing the light down more into the navel and the sacral chakra. Beautiful ruby ray light coming down, also with some pure white Christ light. The sun and the moon light coming in together. Excuse me. And I'm going to do some Christ light activations a little bit in the sacral, which is actually in relation to like Titicaca and the return of Christ work that I've done. But kiam polo kontrawa at you kia anta iyo kompolo kontawa tara iyo. He kia la kompo ntawa akete intelekientrawa ikia pa otu. Ambai ako pa onto. Calming. I feel very calm. Like I feel like I just shifted into a calm state of being. And I'm going to go down now further into the root. Saint Germain is using the Akashic records to kind of record, number one, who receives this healing, because what I do is just not normal. It's very high frequency, very Christ-like, potent activations and things. So who hears the call is always recorded. And that's what I'm kind of reflecting. It's like, who's hearing the call and what are you receiving? And it's going to help realignment, right? Balance of the sun and the moon, ruby rays, those kinds of things. Christ light activations, and then it helps kind of realign your purpose mapping. I hope that makes sense too. Because right now it's about hearing the call home. It's to find the path home. And they're paying attention, very close attention to hear who hears gentle calls of what. Plus, you're also getting some Akashic records healing. Oop, and I feel energy pushing back up into my solar plexus, so I'm just going to make sure I dissipate it. We need the rainbow rays, apparently, because Raguel is bringing those in to help dissipate that energy that rose up into the solar plexus. And as that's happening, I'm going to fully bring the ruby rays and the sun and the moon and the rainbow rays with Raguel down into your root chakra. And so the image that I got as I just entered into the root chakra is at first it was very vibrant and red, like a ruby ray. And then at the second hand, it was like barren and desolate. And I saw like a tumbleweed rolling across the ground. Excuse me. And so what I'm hearing is changes. Changes are rolling in, changes are upon you. And these are very desolate changes. They are meant to make massive, massive realignments. Physically, spiritually, mentally, and on the earth as well. And then from there, I'm drawing this line through our root and down our body line and into the Earth Star chakra and into the earth. And I'm going to ground us through this ruby ray light, just going down through all the way through the Earth Star chakra and into the ground. And then more, I will bring in the sun and the moon for alignment, yin and yang balanced flow, and union inbound, which will affect every person. There's fear. When I said that, I got fear towards my solar plexus and my heart. And so I'm dissipating that. I'm like taking the white flame and I'm going to remove the fear. And any judgments and justifications, because those do not serve anybody. And then that cord alignment that I just took through you and into the earth, it's like rooting out. It's like a tree root would do, very big roots going all over the earth. And I completely feel grounded now. And then I do see DNA activations coming in here for some. Because of that alignment, that grounding, and those activations I gave you, they are affecting your DNA. So what I'm hearing is a massive shift is inbound. Massive DNA light, Christ light, and activations are inbound. They're already in the vibration and in the sound. This is a shift alignment. So some are meant to rise now, while the matrix is going to meet its full demise. And then rising back up, it's like a return of the rays going all the way back up through your energy. But I really feel it that it's needed on the right side to help balance out the feminine and masculine energies. And then I'm brought forth the energy of the tulip. I have to look that one up spiritually, but I see a tulip just rising up and blossoming through our energy. And it's going to keep dissipating resistance, okay, and self-sabotaging energies that are trying to pull us down. And then Raguel is bringing in a bubble of rainbow light. And then I feel some more layers rising from the center out. So these are not into the center, but this is like kind of more surface bound. I'm going to start really drawing out the layers from the heart and the throat. So it's like drawing them out of your vessel, out of your center line, and into and out of your auric field and presence is also. And deconnecting from the collective mind, the mindful. We don't want that. We want mindless. So clear quartz now. Oh, and I'm seeing that as like crystal clear energy coming all the way down, especially on the right side, your feminine side of your vessel. Mm. Union and bound. So what I'm seeing myself doing now is drawing a center line down you, and then it's going to go off to the left and off to the right. That might be your right, that might be your left, whatever. But I'm drawing a center line of energy down with this clear quartz, like a crystalline grid, and I'm just branching it out to both sides. Balanced alignment, union and bound. More profound than you know. And then again, for some of you, I see DNA activations going up your center line, the double helixes aligning and reactivating where they should through Christ light inbound. And we're just going to sit for a moment and feel what this is doing within our vessel. Let it integrate, populate, pontificate, tessellate. And integrate fully. And I get the image of like two souls just uniting in the heart space. And again, I hear union and bound. And then I also hear reaping what you sow inbound, justice served. That's neither good nor bad. It's just justice served. Karmic curve, right? Ah. And I'm going to really anchor this one in. And allowing you to be solidified in it, that nothing can take this healing away from you, this calmness, this synergy, this beauty, this love, and continue to release any resistance and self-sabotage that tries to come our way. Beautiful. And it's just like this calming presence now all around you. I feel much more grounded now, so I hope you do too. I can feel it. I feel the shift. Abundance inbound. I also hear that. Nice releasing. Excuse that. It's a good sign, albeit gross. So Saint Germain recorded. So now I know why Saint Germain was here with the Akashic records, because of all the DNA activations and the balancing and all of that. Some of your journey just realigned. You entered into a higher timeline just simply by being present with me today and receiving. Oh, and it feels good. I needed that. I don't know about you, but I needed that. Oh, balance Merkaba. Inbound. And I can just see the Garden of Eden. If you do watch my other work, I birthed the Garden of Eden. August 1st, we began doing that, and it ended through the 8th. And it was so beautiful. And so the new earth will be nothing but the Garden of Eden, just so gorgeous and crisp and fresh and new and no toxins and very high frequency, and the beauty of the trees and the tree of life and the animals. And it's just so beautiful and so yummy. And that is where I'm feeling into now. And And I wish to give the gift of beauty and love to all that felt the call to be here today. Whatever day you found this. Sending my love from me to you, just for being you and just for showing up and being present and not allowing the resistance and judgments to stop you. Take your time coming out of this one. Just feel it, be happy, be joyous. So much love. And I keep hearing unity inbound, union inbound. Until next time, my friends, thank you for being here. So much love to you. Have a beautiful day. Bye.